All right, good morning and welcome back to Intercom Communications News Radio 1020 KDK in Green Tree, Pennsylvania. Michael Gar shooting this on the Samsung AT&T phone. We're getting ready for Rob Pratte Sunday. So what are we going to start with after CBS Radio News? We'll give you the active weather forecast and yes, a slight dusting of snow outside. So you may, if you need to get going this morning, get the scraper out. You may need it, okay? We'll give you that throughout the day as well, along with CBS Radio News. But we're going to be spending most of today's first 2 hours in open talk discussing a local story that we have been talking about the last couple of days. An elderly man shoots an intruder in his house. He's from Elwood City. Now, I told you just yesterday on the program that this story was far from over. So I get a message last night to, well, follow up by watching a report that Bob Allen had on KDKA TV2. It was from Aviva Radbourne, who happens to be the news producer of the weekends of KDKA TV2, and she's been doing it for decades, and I believe one of the best in the business. Now, Bob Allen has a story that you won't believe. We are going to play it for you in its entirety as soon as we get started today. Not only did the gentleman who killed the intruder know who the assailant was, but there are family ties involved. And he also believes why he knew he came there. And it's not good. This gentleman did have a criminal record. So Bob Allen with the entire story, KDKA TV2 from last night's 11 o'clock news on Rob Pratte Sunday. And then we give you a chance to phone in, talking about everything. Are you a gun owner? Would you shoot to kill if someone broke into your house to protect you or your family? Or are you someone that just believes that guns do nothing but cause problems? All of that today going to be very interesting in the first couple of hours of the program, and you won't believe the twist in this story and that report with Bob Allen. Now, what else are we going to be talking about? A lot of things. How about the mystery ship in North Korea? This is fascinating stuff on how they may have a weapon to stop any missile that North Korea launches. We'll talk about that. The president back out and talking more rhetoric and attacking this Russian probe. We'll give you the latest on that. And some other things like Vice President Michael Pence and his visit concerning, well, a lot of things, but mainly that story about the United States supporting Jerusalem as the capital in Israel. Well, the Palestinians are going to ignore the Vice President's visit there. And I'm also going to tell you about 4 colleges, Robert Morris, Penn State Beaver, Community College of Beaver County in Geneva, what they are doing to help students further their life after education. It's called Bridges and Pathways. You won't want to miss it. Now, to sports. It was Pitt giving number 18 West Virginia a real run for their money. We'll tell you what happened at the Peterson Event Center last night in a close victory for West Virginia. Also, it was a big day at Hershey for Quaker Valley and Pine Richland, both on this Sunday morning celebrating state championships. And how about Army? They get by, barely, but do defeat Navy. First time the cadets have beat the midshipmen back-to-back in consecutive years since 95 and 96. Also, the Penguins lose to Toronto. We're going to talk about all of that this morning in the way of sports, too. So, going to be a busy day. Have your weekend magazine. And yes, it is Sunday, so it must mean me, Rob Pratte, on News Radio 1020 KDK. Good morning.